Flash Stuns fight all over on the A side.
Okay, C9 on defense, 100 Thieves on attack.
You're seeing it. 4 players moving on that
Insta-stack
spot
over towards A, though. I like this from
Thieves.
C9.
And then also C9 are just waiting.
And they let him get out
really
before using util.
Just trying to get in.
Then the recon goes out.
On 10 HP as they make their way in. Zeus is clearing
Wait,
right now. Oxy gets 2 more too. What?
They got a chance.
Pistol round from C9.
They've got a chance. This was good anti here. It was good anti and it was a great idea.
What a shutdown.
They also like
that could potentially
a lot of teams when they have a stack here, they kind of make themselves too big, so they cancel. They waited until they were like inside this box and then they started doing util. Like, there was no way they could cancel.
Nice to see this type of look. And you're right, it wasn't a try to work the map slow.
They mentioned in interviews they antied themselves as well as 100 Thieves on this map.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't ban it, so they knew it was going to get picked, so they've just went heavy on the anti.
And have 4 players on the A site.
I don't think we can underestimate the tape plus just the
2-0 here will go crazy, I
on their face after a first map win here and a pistol round win again. Their homework pays off and they keep the momentum to start off breeze here for Cloud9.
Yep. That's now 2 pistol rounds to 1 in favor of Cloud9 throughout this series. And that's
this might be their best record for pistols.
In terms of the numbers that were put up on the first map. The top
whoa, Nero.
Bro,
you subbed today and then you give 10 as well? That's insane. Chat, you know what to do. Just like order spam, get it going.
21 years old is considered a veteran now in his Cloud9 team.
You went for 10 as well, man. Thank you so much for that, bro. I appreciate that. Everyone that got gifted, please at Nero_FC. They thank you as well. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you so much for doing that.
4-1 setup for the side of 100 Thieves and how much activation Cryocells does here over on this B side. It'll be a little bit more
pistols at the moment. It's 2-1. It went 1-1 first map.
Time around because it's just a pistol round eco 400 Thieves.
They have a very playoff util B situation just a moment ago, I should say, as you see Oxy moving on the mini map to get that Marshall pushed up a little bit so that they can make an informed decision on this. He's got to hear that, right? Just a quick step. Now he's in danger zone. Yeah, he's got safety, though. A nice peek in there from Fireball to give safety and retreat to the site. And now maybe enter through mid. 100 Thieves have to call the audible now.
Just be an easy orb pickup for Austin again.
Yeah, it's
just
nice, though.
Here for the reload to happen.
Thieves get some orbs.
Wow, okay, that's a good opener, though.
A wild opener. Oh, and a better return.
Dude, his recon's incredible right now.
Coming in from Jack as well.
He's 2 for 2.
Beautiful job on the scan, and he'll clean up the last kill for the second
2 for
round.
2 on the recons every single time once they're committed.
They seem calm in the
180 behind them.
Thieves is trying to create.
The 9-2 plans for Cloud9 is actually very nice too. Very surprising, actually. You're looking at 2 rounds being played, and 100 Thieves only muster up 1 single kill. But you were talking about that forward line. That was just from Oxy with the Marshall. That's just to avoid the Cove being dropped down. And he could trust his teammate Fireball Ups with the Guardian ADSing down that window.
Hello, I'm a Japanese DFM paper. Wait, I'm a Japanese DFM fan. Please root for Paper X. Mate, you don't have to tell me to root for Paper X. You're right.
They're trying to deny here, though.
Push forward. Give him one of those. He might
there's probably other streamers out there that maybe
you
might have to work on, but
as Jack backs off and they'll have to give up
I'm
that
pretty
space
good over
now,
there.
but they're trying to gain more space across the map in mid and get a read on the situation. Taking him a bit, but this run it back will be a huge factor for C9.
How's Jack going to play this? Because he kind of should leave sight.
Used a dart right into A main. You have to count the time. 40 seconds for it to come back up here. And
did DFM play today? Yeah.
That might actually just slow down the tempo as well for 100 Thieves.
If Paper X beat Varel, they skip
Or you want to wait for the dart to come back, or you might just gamble and use the run it back from Austin to try to get that information for the team you follow behind it. Unfortunately, if they do that and he plays well in high tide, there's not going to be any scan sprays that he could do.
And the high tide to get back in from the side of C9.
It's good for C9 though. I will say the harbor wall should have been saved.
Setup here to
be honest,
clear out some quadrants and get that spike down. Got to be careful of Zelsis. The Sheriff
in good position.
To hit.
Gun upgrade.
In sight for C9 can make a little bit of noise here to make this feel like that much more.
The off angle is good, man. Damn, what's the timing going to be like here?
In this situation. They are really stretching this one out. Nice job by Celsius. The patience
Smoked
pays off
across
here.
as
He's
well.
going to give himself some safety to even get that peek back into sight, making 100 Thieves have to pressure in and look forward. Fireball Ops takes advantage of it there. Cryo does clear Celsius to get safety in main, but it's too much.
Hey,
Cloud9
got a lot
can
of
keep
time on
swinging
it.
together.
Pistol
They
into
have
a
such good
bonus.
protection on these lines.
Who's this team
and
right
that was
now?
a nice timing that Celsius found as well for the backstab, because taking that pick down doesn't allow a recon dart to come out for Vora. They were just waiting for the first contact coming in from the spike sign or from bricks, so they could try to spray through the recon out. But
His
with
fireball,
that
though,
kill,
got a really important
they're
kill,
playing
man.
with zero info. They have to swing out for information
Dude,
right
couple
now.
of them. Look at him
Unfortunately, swinging
go.
one by one.
Looks insane on the Guardian.
And C9 punishes right away. A huge round for Cloud9, converting a bonus round.
I get this guy to play Palmer
It's been a
Guardian.
while
I
since
feel
I've
like
seen
that was
Oxy
nice.
stand up and yell like that as well.
You see what it means.
They got the
Except
Outlaw
when he
as
was farming,
well.
of course, against
Everyone,
Crew, but
no
in this
armor.
high octane matches where it's super important against teams like 100 Thieves. It's nice to see here the Star
I did say at the beginning of this, a convincing 2-0.
A huge round that they just converted from
Kind of
their
thought I was
bonus.
talking about 100 Thieves when I said that.
Spike is down here for 100 Thieves as they look for an answer in these next rounds, a way for this Sheriff round to do significant damage and just allow them to min-max some orbs here.
That changes a little bit of their outlook at
Mate.
the beginning for 100 Thieves, not trying to farm that ASAP onto Asuna, because the next hope that they could bring in the next in a round for 100 Thieves after this one here is having the Reckoning available for a hit or for a stall, depending how they're able to get into the site once they get their money back.
We'll say Vic's being a little
Right for
loose on the
100 Thieves.
walls. This one is an eco.
Very miss.
Two wayward shots there from the Outlaw of Oxy as the slide in 100 Thieves look to
Mate, you
pressure,
do not have
and
time to
already
drone, I
the
swear to
reaction
God.
From C9
Surely.
is on point.
Pushing through
They're
door.
encroaching deeper into the site, so C9 are wondering where they could have gotten, how much further could they be. Oxy,
Whoa, what is going
the
on
timing
here?
was not in his favor as he
He's
tries to
getting
be the
eco.
aggressor in that situation. C9 didn't realize
Our
100
bro
Thieves
becomes
had
pretty
so
tempting,
many
eh?
walls and coves to hide behind, but now that those have dropped, Celsius and Fireball look down those iron sights. Oh wow, just for Fireball too. The respect they're giving him through this series, pretty incredible. He starts to move forward. Really allowed to do what he wants now in these past weeks, just promoted to push, feel like he can play whatever way that makes him comfortable, and we've seen him excel in these situations. This is going to be tough as they try to split his attention on both sides. The Spike going ever quicker on that beep. He should be able to clear one, but the swing is there
Nice.
from Bang.
Big from
And they
them.
just
Pick up
make
2
it
guns.
impossible for
Just
Fireball.
5 Sheriffs into this one.
Nice
That's
thrifty
it.
by 100 Thieves. This should have
felt
been
like
a
that.
snowball effect here from Cloud9.
Honestly,
but
Oxy's just going to
unfortunately,
hit those
the outlaw
shots
from
at
Oxy,
mid.
who's been so good against Crew just in the last game. Look at that. The first shot even ricocheting into the wall.
Yeah, he made a step.
I know exactly.
And none of them had full armor. That should have been 2 free kills on that side. And somehow, 100 Thieves takes the opportunity of keeping all 5 alive and overtake the site. And what nice shots coming out from Cryo as well inside that gulag. The cove being set up on the defense by Cloud9 not to allow here 100 Thieves to, or not to allow C9 to really retake onto the site. Thankfully, money's still good for 100 Thieves.
Cryo.
Oh, they're warming up.
Almost cleans up Oxy on a shoulder.
They're warming up.
Hard to approach that after relay. What a protection. Timatino in that praying mantis defense. Asuna goes down, but he's still able to attack back.
Easy now to take the B site and go for the plant. Croy already knew he was getting pressured by 2 players, so he's fighting 2 players on that side. So worst comes to worst, 100 Thieves has a 3-on-1 onto the B site. And thankfully, Vic is there with Oxy, which would give him a chance to try to save their weapons into the next round. And I like the look from 100 Thieves once they open things up, though. Talked about multiple times on
Go
the
next
4-1
map.
setup to put Cryo
Was a
often
convincing
solo
round.
over on the
It was a
elbow side. This time
convincing
he's
round.
holding the A main
And they
solo.
kind of have to eco. They could
As he
force.
thinks here that
They should force.
C9
Maybe just
wants to
dodge
try
over
to
towards
prevent
door.
Asuna from farming up these orbs, and somehow still able to get 1 pick and escape when he's playing against an operator. So that's now what for Oxy's side. 2 outlaw shots and an op shot, just unfortunately missing on the side. So not as hot as he was.
What is
a
your
couple of
old
days ago on
age
this map.
wisdom,
Yeah.
mate? I got nothing for you.
And it could be pretty
You got
scary.
no wisdom here.
Similar situation. going back to, I think it was Jerwin, Oxy mentioned on Summit, when they lost that 1v4, they lost a situation they know they should have won. It snowballed out of control. There's something they couldn't get back about the game. Very reminiscent of the rounds we just saw that now put Favor back into 100 Thieves. So another, if you want, litmus
so
test
old he
for
forgot
C9
any
to be able
wisdom
to
that
come
he
out of
gathered.
Situation, head held high, and get these rounds back in their favor. Back to buys Oxy with that operator. We move into round 6.
Last buy available for Cloud9 before they might force the eco if they lose this one here against 100 Thieves, or a half buy in the next because they'll be max bonus. They are setting up a lot here to prevent the scaling for both Asuna and Timotino. If you're looking at this comp here for 100 Thieves, lots of util to try to scale up over on this side. So you want to try to prevent that from happening. So Camera's going to watch it. The Trips are going to watch it.
Nah,
First one is a judge from Zelsis inside the smoke just to try to do some pop damage if he can.
I don't know if he tries to even worry about the neon. That's Fireball. Oh, Zelsis wants in. There's one. He knows there's another, but he still backs up to just play it. Very tempered. Oh, he gets cooked for his situation, though.
Yeah, Lee's delayed a lot of time now.
All of C9 starting to rotate back over, and the spike just picked up. As they're trying to reconsider the situation, Cryo has a really good run on mid here, and they think they can play cutoff with the rest of the members of Cloud9.
He's about to have his back exposed, though, if Vic wants to continue to move towards the tunnel. But instead, now that's the opening for 100 Thieves to take. So Asuna could go in for a plant. Might even flip the site here, try to bring up the percentage of chances to make 100 Thieves be able to convert this. Because if you're going to be able to plant over here, that gives a chance here for Cryo to play
Prius, show the plant for a little bit.
Cryo might expect that he's caught a timing already.
Prius has been lazy today. There we go.
He didn't have a full watch on anyone crossing.
Make him work.
They wait for the plant. They're going to get together. Or do they decide to clear? Wait, wasting a little bit of time just deciding which way they wanted to go, and they said, no, we'll all go spawn, and now Cryo's going to get this. They did.
He's in TFT again. Dude, as if he got away with that, by the way.
I mean, Cryo's
can't believe he queued a TFT game on the actual broadcast PC, and we could just hear the pings.
That opens up the window here for Cryo to start
No one called him out, apart from the stream.
Starts actually making a little bit of noise. They have to turn around and look, so they don't know which way to go. Decision paralysis coming in. Jack's able to get a kill there, but really nicely played before they even shot a bullet to get those steps into the head of C9. 100 Thieves work the map, and it did not. That should have been around again for C9.
Yeah, it should have been around.
They just lose control, the state of the game, and where their opponent is.
It's just very nice from Asuna to be the escape artist over on the B site. Throws a hot hands to take down his opponent, which I think was Zelsis with the judge.
Yeah, right in the corner.
And as he picks up the spike, escapes.
What the hell was that?
And all of that ruckus created allowed Cryocells to move up.
What the hell was that?
The rotates.
You're insane, bro. Max, don't listen there. He's in the walls.
That's exactly what they were saying, right? He was playing on the top of the A nest, or the mid nest. He hears all of the rotates while C9 are moving forward, picking up weapons. He's like, yeah, you got plenty of time before wasting out the ult here for the side of Asuna. Just wait. And once you see here that the opponents are far enough away here from Cryo, that's where Asuna pops up the ult. Yet still on top of that, gets value, gets one kill as the running back's about to dwindle down.
It was Jack that opened up TFT, broadcast picked up his desktop
longest standing members as well for the side of Asuna and Cryo for 100 Thieves to win that 2 versus X and to tie up the game.
And that gets Veer in the ear of the C9 members here. See where they might be able to shore up the defense or follow through.
I remember beginning of the game. Anytime Mini had an official, he didn't want to watch the official because he felt sick, and he would always ask me to play ARAM. And we would just play League of Legends while they would play
maybe
officials.
Even go into that proactive mode we saw on Split. A little bit harder on Breeze, but man, did it.
Crazy behavior.
Not enough money for an operator for the side of Cloud9, so it'll change.
That's how I know that. That's how I know that Boston did so much.
Because
Mini's out there playing ARAMs with me in actual officials.
Back into a 1-3-1. Vora's the one that's assisting here on the B side first, but when the pit instantly comes out, though, 100 Thieves to try to find info on the top and middle to start.
Looks like they all wanted to rotate off, but they really only need Vic, it seems, when they clear the comms. The 2-1-2 defense. Is it still 100 Thieves looking for that first shot? Expect that high tide to go backside or just split it right in half.
Big round for
so 100
C9.
Thieves can work the fight that they want front to back.
An eco here would be a disaster.
I think right now, especially with Oxy being pinged out,
Still feel like if they could scrape 6 rounds of this, it would be nice.
Wait for the retake to happen, for your rotate to happen.
Good shock, 9 HP on
Here
bang.
we go. 100 Thieves working from double door, clearing that site left to right, front to back. And this wall drop is going to mean the chaos. They back out again. Seems to be a reoccurring thing for them that they're really trying to throw C9 for a loop on these scraps.
It's a good early trip, though. They're going to get nice info.
C9 broke the camera, or sorry, 100 Thieves broke the camera of C9 at the beginning of the round. They kind of just have to play a little bit more.
Think Boast will be a coach after he retires? Nah, he'll just do content.
Value for C9. They just have to hold the extremities now. And again, stay alive for the rotate to happen.
Fireball. Almost another one. Swings it, though. And it is
Elvis
going
has
to
a
be the
molly,
plan.
but it's
Very
like...
quick moves here. Oh, my God. Cryo says,
How's
just
he even
remember
play
I'm
that?
here to Jack as they try to leave the A site. And now they got to worry about his timing, which is going to be all the way around to reset what Zelsis is trying to find.
This might be too late for them to try to come back now for C9. Unless this kill comes in instantly,
Yeah,
but
that's
no,
the round
that
done.
might have to be
These two have to go
the
save.
call now for the last 2 players. You can already see them backpedaling, saving their weapons for Oxy and Vic.
And they look so comfy on this
So
map.
very
This is a
similarly,
great
100
cancel over
Thieves
towards
to
A. There's
the
not many
upload
teams
to
that
the
would be able to
default
cancel that
and they're doing
hit.
split. As soon as they take down that camera of Cloud9, they just keep slowing down the round and forcing out some early util and rotates, which, what I was mentioning, was missing for Cloud9 on the attack side on split earlier on. You think that they're
Fashions
able
playing,
to
yeah.
deny
Being a
install
coach
with
doesn't
their
really
high
hit
tides, but instead it's just blocking their own
the
vision,
competitive
creating
side.
their own fog of war, and 100 Thieves has a
Like
lot
anywhere
more space
near
to
it
take
as
on their
being a
attack
player
side
does.
here on Breeze.
Nice reaction. Fireball, he players do that have great timing, though. Really big chances for the impact frags to come through. It's going to be hard for each one to work, though.
Cryo's gotten better on Senti
sure.
luck. Dude, Cryo's just got
straight to
a
this
lot.
bomb site.
Like, I do
Spikes
think
them down.
if
see
you
the
wanted
last
to try and
4
highlight
rounds,
something that
one
the
with
coach
just
has done
kills
well
in
on
there,
100
but
Thieves,
are
other than like a
dominating
lot of
map and sites right now,
the
so
Phoenix stuff,
C9
because I think they're probably
being
the
an
best
answer
at Phoenix and making sure they get orbs and min-maxing and stuff like that. Like, what
Cryo
they've done with
impact on the
Cryo
attack
and
side
how
continues to
comfy
be
he
a
now looks
thorn
on
the side of
Cypher
the
is
defense
pretty
for Cloud9.
insane.
This time,
I feel like
though,
when
you
we
see a little
spoke
bit more
about Cryo, it was
proactiveness
like he has
from
to be on
C9,
chamber, he has to
locked
be
down
on
towards yellow and mid. Maybe
he's
heard
got to
that
be
camera
on
earlier on, so
Jet,
might be
otherwise
an
he's not
inkling
getting
to know
anything.
that 100 Thieves are back into that
He looks
4-1
so
scenario
comfy
of
with
the attack.
Cypher at the moment.
Seems
Lurks are
three
good, his
players really
setups are
setting
good,
up
he knows
the
when to play aggro.
Recon and crossfire
He's got rat
setups on
setups now as
middle to
well.
try to fight against the 100
Sometimes he
Thieves
plays
push.
completely off his sight. Like, he looks very, very comfy.
Oxy, I
feel like we haven't been able to say that really about his Cypher before.
He has the sonar bolt right behind him, but he doesn't even wait for util.
He normally had to be like
Straight in,
Parry.
he just waits for the
God,
call
big
of
play,
util
mate.
to distract in the environment of the game.
Dude, the neon off.
Timotino trying to answer back. Oh, the overdrive challenge, and Timotino
It's a
zaps him
2v2. They
down.
got spiked down though.
52 HP. Does not stop him one bit. He's still going forward, gets the spike, tries to get out in ships in the night situation. Great
So
protection from Vora and the 2 newest players of
Does he
the
think
100
he's
Thieves
out?
squad.
He thinks he's
And
out.
it's still cleaned up.
I thought he was
Not
out,
even
bro.
close
How has
for 100
Timotino managed to
Thieves,
pull
and
this
it
round
looked
here?
like so much chaos.
No way once again the 100
He's
Thieves were
talking
able to
about the
save a
neon,
round on a
Joe.
2 versus X. That's all thanks to Timotino just running around with the overdrive and not giving a chance for C9 through the chaos to get their gears rolling together. You're seeing Oxy's trying as hard as he can to try to delay
Oxy's
so
trying
that
his
something
best
can
there.
move forward and
I'm
help out.
legit just going like, woo, woo, woo.
Exactly. Dodging every single bullet. Picking up the spike on top of that with the high tide and not allowing C9 to protect the spike.
Yeah.
And lose a round. 2 crucial rounds that might be the end of the
What a
first
night.
half.
A quick trade.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
C9. A team, the Org has been always known for those ecos, no matter who's on the squad. For some reason, the moons align in these times.
How much
That neural
space
theft
can
is going to be a
Bang
lot of
take here?
info. They're going to pack a big punch here as a 4-man squad.
Oh, it's
heading
good from
to the
him.
site.
Fakes elbow.
Vic.
Fakes elbow, then
with the
goes
Vandal
spawn
Oxy
and they
with
plant
the
for
Phantom.
spawn.
Yeah, actually all 5 of them grouped up with the Reckoning. Might try to utilize this because this is
What
some
guns do they pick up?
firepower that they could actually
they don't
utilize against 100. Ooh.
Why not? I mean, you got to pepper him before they even get into the site here.
Tag's
If you want a
probably
chance,
Sovo.
it seems.
Missed
They do
the
see Vora in
tag
the back,
of
but he's more than
Sovo.
happy to be seen. As it's the rest of the team that are going to come out of the woodwork here to make it a problem. Asanon 2 on 3. gives a little shake to reset the aim, and bang,
he missed
gets
the tag,
Zelsis,
and he had
but not
Sova
before
ult.
he finds one. 100 Thieves still
That's the thing, like maybe
great case to push us to a third map already in the first half.
I guess he just gets
Chad, you
spammed.
have to understand that this is now 3 rounds in a row that C9 has an advantage by 1 or 2
They like
players,
rushed it a little bit.
yet still loses the round. I think on that retake, because he felt that they
Like they could have just ordered the line
blind,
blind, I guess, and sent it in.
Sorry, 100 Thieves under Neural Theft had to play inside the B site.
Holy shit.
Yeah, even he's
They
just like,
just
how
went
the
straight
hell have
for
we
the
won
reckoning
this one?
Instead of droning before as well. Just to try to confirm where the players could be at. And
They did get to
punished right
flip
away.
the site though, and
So
take
C9,
spawn.
thankfully, there was just an eke around on that side. Just have room to breathe, room to fight. Asuna with the ult to gain space into the A site. C9's gonna respect it.
Who gets that? Goes back. Is he going to take it himself? Get another pit point? Let's say Vora plant. You're 3 away. And they're going to plant it towards the outside too.
Okay,
So all of his util, anything that comes back up is going to be super helpful. Does get hit in the shin right there. Little Sova on Sova damage.
It's a nice dodge on this one.
Timotino right in their face.
They've given him a perfect wall and they got no idea.
Timo may need to push
Dude,
out here.
Timotino,
Asuna's
what's his
very
timing
pressured
like?
coming in, but he can hold his own for a moment. And there's Tim. Going hard, right back into the site to re-clear without even a hesitation. This is crazy. Zelsis punishes. And now they're actually a little worse for wear here. This could be C9 grabbing
Very
around.
nice.
Yeah, Zelsis will grab 3.
I'm impressed.
As they just stoically
This was like a
move
great
in
example
amongst
of
those
why
walls
you
and
leave
clear
the site when you have a
piece
harbor
by
though.
piece to take another round.
And finally able to take advantage of the numbers for C9 to retake that site. It looked dangerous for a split
It was
second.
good from Vic as well. I
Almost
thought at one
looked
point here he
dangerous
was going
as
to
well
chuck
when
his
they're
wall.
trying to retake the Snakebite
He did it
Hunter's
perfect.
Fury.
Wall
Didn't
into
actually get
Cove.
the molly at the right spot to get some instant kills from that combination of both Zelsis and Jack, but it still works out. It still worked out as a team here to retake that site. 100 Thieves, finally.
Again, if they can get
for a sigh
6,
relief
it's
for
a
the
really
side
good
of Cloud9,
half.
could hold here and play the retake against 100 Thieves and not let another round falter.
They needed to prove to themselves that it could happen, but 100 Thieves is going to come back harder. Let's listen in and see how they do it.
Darting. Alright, come back now.
Could be Shadow. Neon.
Wait, we need to fight that, guys. We need to clear this.
Okay.
They're coming to fight mid,
They
though.
cove mid, yeah. They cove this off.
Wait,
Back
hide
up.
from this, hide from this. Hide from
I
this.
can't. Can you break it?
No. It's not gonna see you.
I'm only with you.
Where's that
It's on
body?
me, it's on me.
It's in mid.
I have
Right
the
here.
gap.
Just group A, boys. Just
That
group
body might be ultable.
Yeah.
It is.
They just
My
hardened.
ultimate's not ready.
Pulling the cove.
Matt's gonna come ult.
Yeah, let's lean. I'm gonna lean towards A.
Slide the elbow.
Can we refight it?
I'm
No,
gonna
no,
ult.
no.
I'm just
We're gonna ult. Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna
cove
ult.
double
We're gonna
door.
walk into B.
Alright, come back to B.
Wait. Walk B. They're gonna panic.
He's gonna have cam.
He's on cam. I'm going.
I'm gonna wall.
They're gonna fast rotate, kill them with trips.
I'm walling.
I'm shocking pillar for you, Tim. I broke one. I'll hold double stone.
Yeah.
Tim, come right. After your stun.
Yes.
I'm a flash. 3, 2, 1. We're good. I have roll.
Damn, that's sick.
He's mid. He walled from mid.
Yeah, I'm holding. There's a gap. He could technically walk to emo.
I'm gonna drone.
Yeah, you're gonna need a hold.
3 guys, we're good.
Alright,
We're good.
Spike planted. Take flight.
I think he's out emo.
He could be. Definitely could be.
Oh shit, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna drone for me.
Revealing area.
Alright, we're good.
Bro,
Yeah, what, Timotino?
I love
Sorry.
I love being a body shot.
So you see lots of layers going into those comms. First
Man,
off, they
Asuna,
know that the cameras
I didn't
being
realize
played
he's,
towards that
like,
B site, even if it spots
taking
them,
that much
because the
control
ult
in the
and they
mid
knew
rounds.
The position of where Cloud9 were at. 100 Thieves
Look
could
how
just
good
say,
his
I'm
comms
gonna
got.
just go in. So they get that
Yeah.
space from the advantage that they have in the first place. But then that 3-2-1 flash from Asuna, it comes back to what we were mentioning before, why Timotino is opting a lot less here for 100 Thieves in this roster, playing as this Neon, because he needs to create that space behind the flashes of Asuna. And you just see Asuna just
He's
picking up all the
mid-rounding
kills
here.
behind.
No, he's coming up with
because of
he's
the
coming up with
selfless plays
ideas
of
that are good. He's
Timotino,
calming
who's
down the
already with
team. He's
another
telling
running
him to
back
stick
moving
to
into
it.
the last one of the half.
He's also
And I loved
agreeing to
hearing
other
him
stuff,
in
and
the
then when he
comm.
needs to
In
overcall, he's
between everything, They were
overcalling.
like, okay, we can get that body and ult it mid with Cypher. And then they're like, oh, 2 re-cleared elbow. He goes, can
His
we
comms
fight
of
it?
like what
And they're like,
he's doing
"We're
is
gonna
really
walk
good
into
as
B
well.
After this all, like, so funny. He always wants to fight.
I love being a body shot berry for my Terminator, bro. I just love it. But just letting out as a distraction. 114, 68, and you just kill everybody.
In the fight, always. Where is it? Where can he find it? Well, that's what Timotino's asking here. But it helps. Asuna on top this time. Again, was on split. Here they fire off with him one more time as they look to do a little min-maxing on orbs maybe, or might just want the site
Already
again
got it.
here.
Big ults already for the side of 100
Yeah.
Thieves, so
Yeah, I can't
Actually
get hit by that
going
drone.
Left with that. Okay, he drops the spike. There's a moment of hesitation.
Bit bold from Zalsis.
Clears the ground and sees that Vic is in the back. So this is going to be a double door retake from C9. That's where the power's coming from. Vic waits a moment. Zalsis goes down, and they're just trying to get back in with their members.
Start playing on site now, but the Reckoning won't be at the perfect spot. They need players to back up. This is why you're seeing Tiamatino
Wait, he
walk a little bit
can't
towards
do
that
his
wall,
normal wall. He's
just
got
to
a
give
wall
chance
from
for some
like...
space for the Reckoning to get some value.
Sure.
No matter what they place down, Vora has his dart. Actually, just use it. Never mind. So the plant
Sure.
could definitely happen. Or the diffuse if they get in. Oxy kills Bricks. Fireball answers as well.
Mate, the retakes
and
on
they
A
are
are good,
swarming
man.
so quick. This should be a squeeze out of Tiamatino.
Feels like they can leave
just
this side
like
every
that.
single time.
In a 7-5 first half. And C9
There's like a couple of times where maybe one isn't following the overall plan.
With a 4-piece for the
You would
round.
imagine Zalsis' plan, but he's not following it. But like the retakes when they have the harbor wall, it looks really strong.
Yeah, he still gets that pick onto
This one was
Oscar,
interesting because
switches to the rifle and does
they used the
that.
wall and fought
only
the
way we
other
get
side
back
of
quick
it
is to
instead
get
of the
break
normal
quick.
side.
There's more action right after this. VCT Americas. Don't go anywhere.
They kind of just ignored the guys over towards site and then got the guys over towards main. Is there essentially like running a little towards helping the guy in site? It was weird. Okay, I'm just gonna mute just in case we get copyrighted. Five on defense is decent, yeah. Should feel good about it. Doesn't sound as good when you set a pistol bonus, but they don't have to think about that. Man, I kind of want some more listenings after that. That was nice. That was a nice listening. I wonder how many they're allowed to do, like max listenings. Did 1.5. That's it.
By match. But I'm wondering,
I guess
if you're
that's quite a
looking
lot.
back earlier into the stage, which loss helped you kind of identify your problem areas?
I will say we had a lot of losses here, and I will say against, I think the G2 loss, we made a little switch with our coaching staff, and then the loss with Loud really showed what we needed to improve on, and then we had the game with Crew. So like, I will say the Loud loss was probably the biggest one.
Okay, cool. Well, I look forward to seeing you guys keep on improving. Thank you so much.
Who won the pistol in this one? C9 did. The rare C9 pistol. Oxy? I mean, Oxy's just great, man. He always just seems very upbeat.
That's a C9 claw back there. It looks like they're showing quite a bit of momentum, and now they get to put their attacking side to the test versus 100 Thieves.
And at the risk of sounding like a broken record, though, that first half, that round number 7, 8, and 9, the
3 sheriffs.
advantageous positions that they were at every single one of those rounds.
Where are these 3 going to mid, elbow?
That was what was
Oh,
happening
boy.
often in the
He's
past
gonna
couple
get
of
weird.
matches throughout this stage 2 for Cloud9. So hopefully that fixes this time around here as they take the attack side. Lots of big pistols across the board here. 3 sheriffs. So this is going to be probably a little bit less util fight for C9 and more into the let's duel them on a map like Breeze.
100 Thieves hadn't fully rotated there. C9 are actually still activating while everybody's home. The call is coming from inside the house. C9's in. They're trying to hunker down towards that backside, but this is weird. Nobody's died just yet. It's going to be explosive. The kill feed starts to light
What is
up,
this fight?
and Oxy is trying to push to make it a
Nah,
little bit
Aston's
worse
done
for 100
insane to
Thieves.
stay
He
alive
almost
that
does
long.
enough to get 2. It's cleaned up by Fireball. That was the proactive move.
Feels pretty
C9
winnable.
needed to break the defense.
Up to Cryo, though, and he is definitely the man that could do it. Also has his own sheriff. Only Fireball ups is one-shotable right now in the chest.
Planted.
So the other shots from Cryo have to be very clean.
Whoa, that timing's so unlucky.
Just on the barrel of the gun.
And now it doesn't feel winnable.
Cryo's played Cypher most in the past 30 days, and he's gotten so many kills. He's been able to lead the team from that position, from the lurks, the info.
Double
and
pistol.
It's not going to happen this
Have
time.
C9 ever won a double
Cloud9
pistol on the
too
map?
informed about the
I think so.
situation, and they pick up another pistol for themselves.
3-1 now for Cloud9.
Wow,
Wait,
what
what is
what
this?
the change was in that. I mean, Veer definitely helps with quite a bit of what they changed a
That's not me,
focus
man.
on. But
This ain't me.
what a way to start.
Oh, he got rid of
bringing
it.
Back against
No, he didn't.
100 Thieves of
Bruh.
all teams.
There we go.
Just back into the regular stuff here for 100 Thieves. I think you're seeing it a lot in their antis, especially on defense. If they're not getting pressured early when they're walking out with a lot of numbers, it's just, okay, let's move forward, try to get the orb for Asuna. And to just play the long game.
It's definitely going to be a little different, too, for 100 Thieves, having not really they've been tested, but in a situation where it really feels like you're going to be overthrown possibly in a second map here. Doesn't
D9 looking nice of it. Yeah, they got a good chance here.
But a place they haven't fought from very often, which can make the difference.
Night, Sonya.
100 D's waiting fully for the double door take as Oxy gets the first kill of the round to shake things up. And they're still just webbed across the map here. They have anything and everything.
He's allowed to farm.
The drone will also confirm there's a couple more players of 100 Thieves into the A side, so Cloud9 has the good read. They move into B and go for it, going for a plant. Maximizing orb value as Vic picks up the orb before going for a plant into the B site.
This is for sure C9's fast double pistol all stage.
Try to do some good damage against Cloud9.
What a time to do it. Got an opportunity to 2-0.
Should be an easier fight for C9 in a pulse fight. No surprises this time around. Like 100 Thieves had that thrifty in that round number 4 in the first half.
That has to be prevented. You can't let that happen again, right? It's just every round that C9 is going to have an advantage coming into these, we have to be very critical. Because that is what is rearing its head to be the loss.
Oh, he flicked off him.
Just head punched out of that shot, but Oxy recovers, trying to do insta reloads to take a few more down as Timatino and Bora will enter into the spike and make sure this round goes over to C9 without any more alt points. 7-7 here, we're tied up in the second map as C9 looks to take this away from 100 Thieves, who with a win in this series.
Sabina with the tier 1,
clinch
thanks so
playoffs.
much. Appreciate the 39
Really
months.
that.
DFM to champs.
As well as C9 were
Dude,
escaping,
people are believing.
Reminiscent to the first map of Split where
Honestly,
they lost
after
all
what
their
I'm
players when
watching,
100 Thieves were on the lower buy.
because who?
Thankfully this time around though, they are able
Paper
to
X are
going to
win all their games, probably.
Guardians and a
So
Vandal
the
indicates
second
for me that they
place
still wanna try to go for a little
Pacific
bit of
is
a
so
team
open.
deathmatch, long-range battle against 100 Thieves and slow down the tempo a little bit. Nope, they're not. Quick split into the A
I
site.
actually got no idea
That's a
who
drone
takes it.
spotting into the front A main first.
Yeah, check your denial utility.
KRX, mate. I don't think it's
KRX.
KRX.
Push right through the wall on that timing. Asuna is about
Whoa.
to get cooked. He chooses utility at the wrong time after
Wait.
waiting for all of that action. Timatino's move fast across the map here, but C9's able to set up and get into post plant very fast. I think that's something that also plagued them before, as they were always caught getting into position for this right here. Nobody.
Makes sense.
Yeah, nobody catching them off guard with Zelsis just being completely ready. I mean, you have so many lines being watched by everybody in sight. I mean, doesn't mean the shot's going to get hit. See, Timatino had the sun in his eyes for the relay bolt. There's a quick slide out. He tries to distract for Cryo on the other side, who's once again put into a tight situation.
Well,
The
the good
C9
news
are
for
playing
100
this
Thieves is they
more
went for light
close to the
armor,
chest
so
than usual,
they can buy
I should
next.
say, as they dive for the exit thinking Cryo won't
That
show
is
up.
a
He
pistol
does.
into a bonus.
8-7. C9 take the lead.
It's another converted bonus. Somewhat here for Cloud9. Yeah, caught Asuna raising a roof in that emote, but I think it's just nice that C9 understands a little bit of the state of what happens in her execs. You think about other players that always instantly hides within smokes on this map, is like Mata when he's playing the Harbor on this map, right? So you're expecting here that Asuna is going to try to find a little bit of gaps and try to get those pop flashes out that he's so good at. So C9 are not giving that space for 100 Thieves to take and get any value on Asuna's utility on that previous round, which is really nice.
They don't go in too much here. They see Cryo, so they know there's
Site's
probably
a little
bit
weak,
more
man.
to fight
Timatino's
on
got to do
this. Inside the site, Timatino has to push forward here
maybe
as
more than that.
Cloud9 is pushing the issue,
Big
forcing 100 Thieves' hands in these
Asuna
rounds,
is
and they are not
Phoenix
able
up for
to
retake.
adapt, which is a weird thing to say for 100 Thieves. C9
Dude,
has found
Zelsis
a
took
way
the orb
in.
over towards main here as well. We're min-maxing a little bit.
It's been a while also since I've seen like Viper orbs being thrown on the top of Nest to try to.
Dude, the double bait here might
cut
work
the
out
vision
well.
as well.
Oxy
It's
commits
very
and then
old school
Zelsis
Breeze
takes
style
the
too
timing.
that allows
Incredible.
C9 to get that B side split.
Oh, no way.
Really get the backstab
No
down onto
way.
Thieves.
What? Is he
But
the
maybe
smartest
doable
player in the
now.
world?
Asuna has run it back. There's no really chance to use it in
Damn,
this
that's
situation. And Void don't
God,
have
he
to
might
because
be the
Vora's
smartest
just
player in
going
the
to
world.
swing it. Expecting Asuna to get the trade in the end. Vora diffuses, and all of that momentum from C9 is brought to a halt.
Yeah, I was just talking like the round was over because technically it should have
Should
been for
have been.
C9.
It was another one of those rounds for C9 that rears its head.
Because the backstab was perfect on how they split towards that B site. Cuts or rotates on top of that, but the players on site unfortunately just couldn't hold it against Asuna.
Nice! Good fucking.
Dude, that was mad.
I didn't hear anything. Round 17.
So you can count with your fingers now, maybe 4 rounds this map that C9 loses at a man advantage. Maybe even at 2. And that might be the story here if this moves over to Haven, that the momentum
Outlaw.
swings definitely
Oh,
back
dude, the Outlaw
on the side of 100 Thieves.
with 4 people that can get one shot.
C9 though continuing to try to force the issue. Still want to control the tempo of this map. So they're currently encroaching into the space that Fireball engaged and took early in the round on elbow.
Yeah, besides the early orb throw, this is a completely hold shift strategy here for C9.
So you have this Outlaw just try to peek out towards the site, trying to see if anybody's going to be jump spotting first, but instead it's the camera. So similar look, getting rid of the camera early forces out util for 100 Thieves, and C9 can now stall and rework that map.
I gotta know they're gonna deal with a run it back here, so everything needs to happen a little bit faster so they can react to Asuna just running straight at them. Instant activation of the run it back as C9 activates their strat here as they move in. Vora's able to get a lineup on Oxy and Vic. And Zelsis only then is able
didn't
to
get
drop
too much from his
Vora.
ult though.
Spikes down in a very awkward position.
20 seconds on this. Wow. Before the
Zelsis
plant.
actually turned
I don't
into
mean
being
that's
out in the
the move,
open,
my
but
guy.
the Cove keeps him alive down to 20 HP. As a spam from Bang is true.
You're just gonna get spammed.
Oh my gosh, they're just planting in the frying pan right here. This makes it really tough. Zelsis goes down to a sliver of health. Gets
I mean,
taken
fair
down.
play, they got a
It's gonna be
plant
fake
somehow.
defuse to get C9 to move a little bit quicker on their positions. And yes, it pulls them out into error, and 100 Thieves will take the lead right back as we go punch for punch.
It's bold, bold, bold.
The idea was nice for Zelsis to get that wall up and the pit down. But what was missing
What was the timing like
util
on
to
A
allow
main
the other
here?
2 players on middle to cross
This is a
over
harbor
and to
wall.
pick up
I guess
that
the harbor
spike.
wall was good, man.
So as Asuna comes back from running back from yellow, sees a crossover, and that's where the rest of 100 Thieves can start activating in and encroaching into denying the post-plant
What a
positioning
recon.
of C9 after that pit.
Wow.
That was Jack that got that plant down, thankfully at 5 HP remaining. But that was 2 players very low on HP in the pulse plant in
Awesome, down
Zelsis
to
and
Nico.
Jack.
Dude, double pistol
Very
into a
difficult
double
there for
bonus
them
and they
to
still
hold
might
that
lose the
pulse
map.
plant. So 100 Thieves are able to maintain their lead and also maybe try to string some more. They have big ults on their side, and they have also some heavy map control. Already 1 on the elbow and 2 pushing towards the A main. 100 Thieves will know that C9 are currently focused on a B lean to start.
Yeah. Good push by Oxy and Fireball. Can fight it out, gate retreat if they need to even slide out. And A main's controlled here by 100 Thieves, so this is a well-informed
We
decision.
got a happy TMV today. Can we get an evil Sliggy? Wait, why is TMV happy today?
Starts off
This guy's normally miserable.
jumps right
What's going
out
on
into the
there?
fight, thinking he was
Whoa.
protected. Oh my God! Oxy doing Oxy things as he slides into the site and makes the impossible look possible. Great job by the rest of 100, or C9 rather, for the buddy system on clearing the rest of the site.
Just got to wait it out right now, though, but this gives a chance for Bang to rotate across. Earlier on, though, the orb was picked up by Asuna. If Bang picked it up, they had a reckoning to work with. Now they only have their weapons to try to retake the site.
Could be a critical choice.
Going for a big move here.
Asuna moves in. Finding the one.
That was nice. Double swing into the jump up.
Shot. And another
Dude,
one
big
for
round from
C9
Oxy.
as they take a round right back in their favor. Both teams
1-9 loss
having
bonus
the
here.
read.
I feel like they time
This time
out,
C9's
right?
not
They
gonna
have
let
one more
that player
timeout.
advantage go to waste.
But I think they
from some great
think they
entries
forced
once
this.
again by Oxy. Not getting too much value with the snipes, but
they got a
easy looking
force,
good in
but
rifling
you then just
for
make
the
sure they're
openers.
doing
Currently
something
at
smart with this.
23, 13, and 6.
Mate, this
Remember,
is
he
nuts
dropped,
from
23
Oxy. What a round.
33 kills against Crew a couple of days ago.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And now he's finding his footing and value on the attack side as well. Hyping up the team and forcing the timeout.
Getting enough sleep at the moment, getting loads of sleep. The schedule's pretty
well.
well. If I skip the last Americas, the schedule's pretty easy.
C9 on these splits are very deadly on B.
Just it's gonna get weird when we do play in some playoffs, and I'm gonna want to watch that last game.
Numbers are in favor of C9 and not
Don't really know what we're gonna do.
But I think 100 Thieves have to do a better job on controlling the macro at the beginning of these rounds.
You see Asuna been controlling that Phoenix for this season, but over the years, I mean, this guy recently said, I'm just here day to day, take a paycheck. It's like, you're not taking paychecks, man. You're helping everybody get paid. Look at these scores. Always
Simply skip the
always
EU games. Man, the EU games have been delivering.
Just, as people have said, that kit fits
The EU games have been the best games so far.
Throughout the years, it's the experience that he gains individually as a player, but also through the coaches and the IGLs that he's gone through the past years at 100 Thieves. And I think most recently, after having Zix as the head coach in the past for 100 Thieves, now having NBS also with Doom Bros to help continue to increase his skill set. This time as a Phoenix. I mean, the Phoenix, Ender mentioned it before, he played it back in like 2020, 2021 against Mata of all things as well. And Mata used to play for Luminosity Gaming on Ascent, for example.
Just sleep on stream, mate, that doesn't...
He is not unfamiliar with this
doesn't
agent
fix
and
anything.
plays it to perfection for 100 Thieves so far. Unfortunately, not enough yet, though, because C9, despite the amount of rounds that they let slip on their first half, are still able to equalize this scenario in the second
Go for the eco, yeah. Bandit util by 2-4.
Waiting. Drone.
Then maybe they can buy 2
not
in a row, I
activating
guess.
too much, but Asuna to at least get a quick fight back to see
Dude,
who's
this could
trying to knock
backfire
on
if
the
they
front door at A.
don't do
A
much
push
damage.
already from Timatino could catch Fireball
Joe.
off guard here. Get a gun in the hands.
Nice.
Nope.
Oh, the
It
shot
doesn't.
just went above
Just
him.
back from Fireball throughout this
Perfect,
series.
man. Can just... Oh,
Oh, wait. Zelsis is about to be tested. That's one, almost a second one, but the elevation change ever so slightly messes up that aim.
wait, they catch him here.
Here comes Asuna. They're not going to stop. They're trying to keep the chaos rolling right now. But Cloud, what the hell?
Okay. Mate, Oxy's going
Blink, did
crazy.
you
He's
blink?
26
Oxy
to
comes up with
13.
3 in that
Every
one.
single
And
time I
that's,
watch him on
think,
Breeze, he
another
just
story
drops
of this
5.
game is both teams being able to adapt to just super chaotic situations, man.
I was just able to see those 3 kills as I was blinking.
Okay.
So just before
Yeah,
my
so
eyelids
fast.
closed, because those kills were instant
The third
from
guy just
Oxy.
dies randomly.
But you see the idea was there. Asuna trying to find that gap, flash out of it, and Oxy was just ready. Somehow accidentally plays the anti-flash and picks up all the kills.
Dude,
and
what
now
a
has
position to be in. The only thing
overdrive
that's
available.
hard for C9 is just how many ults they're up
Yeah,
against.
26 now on the board.
That round
happy.
happened so fast, none of those ults were used for 100 Thieves.
You don't want it. It
No,
was an
you don't
eco round here
want
for
it.
100
Yeah,
Thieves too.
exactly. Not even a chance to get a kill.
Dude, they're actually pushing him.
Want to pressure it.
He's got a trip here, though. Oh, my. Dude, he didn't get the kill off of the trip because the stun was too good.
God. Battle of the brains, battle of the mechanics right now. They're trying to get to where they can't. It takes 2 for 100 Thieves to finally get Fireball Ops out of that. Over towards A. C9 playing the left
guys
side
gotta
of the
take
A
deep
site
space.
here. They want to push
If
a
my
little
guy's
bit
buying
more,
this
knowing
much
there was a
time
push
for you
at
over
B. They
towards
take
B, I need to see you
advantage of the
back
100
of A
Thieves
right now.
defense being thinner here. But they lose a member as well. Was it worth is the question.
Had to use Reckoning to take that space
The
for
1v1
C9,
server duel is the one
100 Thieves
right
has
here.
the Reckoning to retake the site. Big fight on the flank. Lost though. That's a huge advantage for 100 Thieves to retake.
Oxy, this one's too much for you, I
Oxy
think.
knows he needs to do a little bit more because the teammates are going down. Now it's up to Vic. He looks for the peek, the jump. Takes Vora out of the air, looking, oh my god, an anchor.
Okay.
He gets the time to get it down
Actually
with
not
8
bad.
bullets. He reloads the mag to set back up.
Okay.
He's going for the shoulder peek, but he's already given a kiss to Timatino.
As they pushed
and they're
out
going
as
to get
well.
the kill on that.
As they
10
pushed
to
out.
10 here.
It wouldn't have made a difference. He would have got popped, but...
Timo finds the timing just before the Cove comes up. Good on 100 Thieves to maintain here the communications. to swing out
Fireball's
at
gonna
that
be
point.
gutted,
I mean,
man.
Fireball has done an excellent job.
He's going to feel like he
That's
should have
crazy
killed
to
the
say.
Neon.
Alive for so
He should have
long
killed the
and kept
Neon,
3
really.
players on that side, and as he did so,
Had the kill trip, fooled it
C9
up.
were still trying to encroach into the A site, but because of Crow's utility, the way that he was setting up over on the A site, the trip still stalled and tripped C9 over on being as aggressive as he wanted to get overtake the site.
Phoenix ult, Harbor ult.
So just unfortunate there on the setup here for Cloud9, but a great read by 100 Thieves. Just punishing the 4-1 setup from C9 from the previous round.
It's been a while since we've seen the
This
Prodigy
fake
Oxy
over towards
firing
A,
like
get the
this. We gotta
rotate
once
out,
this
send it
split
over
maybe
towards B.
again. Are we gonna get that? If he can keep firing on all cylinders, 100 Thieves, it's taken a squad here to shut things down, and looks like that squad might get a little more.
Dude, we even sell it with the drone, keep the 3 interested.
Because like you said, C9 has owned mid.
What are these two doing at door?
About it. Oh, fast lane there, but yeah, there's no way you're getting out from that spam. And just a search is enough for C9 to punish 100 Thieves. It's not going to end, Vans. They got to rush into the site here. Oxy knows he's low. He's just being a human sentry. His fireball cleans the first one of the angles they create.
The molly's wrecked ya.
Another! Zelsis has a beautiful Vipers are snake bite towards the back site.
Ooh.
Asuna clears fireball there, getting a little sketchy inside.
You could just ult his body.
And they should run this one
Do you know
back
where
and
it is?
forth. They know they have to wait it out.
No.
Asuna comes back into the play. And Cloud9 with 3 here should be able to gain another round in their favor, 11-10. But they haven't been able to gap 100 Thieves just yet by 2. And even the pressure they put for overtime was met by 100 Thieves in the first map.
I was afraid to figure out what was going to happen for C9 in the comms at the minute mark.
It would be overkill. I'd be alright with it just because Oxy's low.
Oh, there's too many
They play way better.
Yeah, now there's no time.
Oh.
So yeah, just on that minute mark when he actually had that kill in the pick, what would be the call from Zelsis? Did he want to just assertively move into the B side or stall it and wait for a bit? And I remember in the past when it did so and it just stalled and waited, it just got punished from backstabs to backstabs.
Big rounds.
So I loved here that they just upped the tempo, just went, we're going to go, we have the numbers, we already have the inserts towards the B side, let's just split in there and get our numbers. Because the idea in the beginning was trying to fake that A side with the owl drone from Jack and keep some players at bay at that spot so they could activate into B. But once 100 Thieves still realized that we had a fake for the side of Cloud9, Cloud9 still said, screw it. We'll use the firepower that we brought into the roster. We'll use a red-hot Oxy, who's been owning on the attack side of C9, and just utilize that to our advantage to fight over on the B side and win the round in our favor. So that was quite nice to see that turned into a round win for Cloud9, and also the last timeout called by Coach NBS for 100 Thieves. But were we expecting this type of matchup and scoreline for a team like C9 against 100 Thieves when C9 were not having the best of starts in the second stage?
Should we have? C9 for the past few weeks has told us that we're focused on play-ins. This is all about growth. It's not about the wins right now. So I don't think anybody was really on that train. Maybe a lot of the C9 fans that are still right there with
delusional.
Sure. Okay, that's a word. That's a word. I'm gonna say the tanks are full, the masks are on, but really no, because they said it themselves.
Yeah.
And honestly, to see this change with that mentality in the clubhouse is incredible here. To know that they can find this kind of power, a switch of veer and a chat with how they really wanted to play the game. And we are seeing a C9 identity, something they have missed all stage long.
C9 go back to what was working against Crew.
Well, the job's not done yet.
Straight up A hits.
Seen from the timeouts out from
Robbie
Coach NBS
with the tier 1, thanks so much, man. 45
They
months.
were able to push this and force this into an overtime. Veer did have the advantage to talk to his team as well. They're trying to use that to the advantage to put them at 12. But it's an early reckoning out from the side of Bank.
They don't commit heavy. They got the ult out of them.
Even by time.
Still got a recon. So should they now create pressure here like they're rotating back? Because this is a very common thing to do. Once you know they're heavy here.
To come back up here for Zelsis. They can
like I'm pretty sure that's what
the
clove should be used for.
Oh, just because you bite doesn't mean it's clear. The trades are there, and
Zelsis just popped that guy straight through smoke.
Oh,
actual double.
Ringing out with the op there. Was on the box or through the pyramids. He's able to get a beautiful shot.
Through teammates.
Through teammates, yeah.
And that was them being so confident that they could plan a little bit on the outside because of the ult that Zelsis just popped up. And unfortunately, it turns it around for an advantage for 100 Thieves in a defense. And now they have no choice for C9 but to cross over. There's no cages also left for fireballs.
Cleared. Jack has to swing. It's not going to be enough.
Made that collide is
What would you
everything.
expect, Vans? We go round
Yeah,
for
C9
round
C9
again.
missed like a step here.
11 here.
They've either got to
Honestly,
smoke
the
this
pressure
or smoke
100 Thieves
this.
to keep the series
Just anything
alive.
to block this line. As soon as they committed over towards here and they've done like the initial shutdown, they just hold the line, they lock them in, they get the rotate out. It's too many numbers here. Oh,
with the Hunter Fury still available.
Nuts though, isn't it?
And look at that.
At the same time, that's insanely unlucky.
And usually you want to try to plan a little more safely behind the pyramid on the outside so you could still spray.
Prius is missing everything,
just
just so you're aware. Yeah. Dude, I saw him being lazy earlier as well. My guy's getting paid to tell us a story, and he's just lazy.
Look at the avenues they're creating, trying to deny the op. If it is there, Oxy again gets close, but they're not going to check every side. The left side of the team hasn't pushed up on B enough, and they're still fighting front to back on the site with that space gained. Oh my God, the rest of 100 Thieves are just swarming back in here, really able to deny the positioning.
They're going to cancel this?
And there's a bit of a lurk by Bang, so they can
how much
slow
does the
this
camera
down
see?
and know they have the right
Might be
decision.
good timing on the camera, yeah. Does the camera clear so much? Bang has to be ready for them.
You have an idea that the big flank is happening from Bang because of where the map was being sliced from the high tide, but Zelsis does have a timing for now.
Yeah, he's got Asuna just behind him too, so he's made the noise, and they're not sure to fight it after the smoke. They realize 100 Thieves can act.
Not ready
what is
for
this
the
push by Zelsis? There it is.
Oh my God.
I wondered if Timo would get that return.
They go back, hit over towards B. Camera's going to spot them early though.
That the hit is coming back towards his B site.
All right, he's going to stay
Nothing
to
stop
anchor
the
just
pump.
on his left. Timotino. Somebody shoot that for him. Somebody shoot that for him. He's going in.
What a jewel that is.
The first one, Vic, reckoning out as the spike is
Yeah,
planted.
he's meant to take space of it.
On Fireball here.
You've seen this one before.
Timing. Playing the cam. Just letting Vic know if he even needs to be ready for somebody. That's one, and the second. And now he peels back. Cam is perfect. Oh, he gets the tag too on a jumping Timotino for Vic to clean
Didn't expect the luck on elbow this time.
And it's a second map.
C9 of one go at 2-0 100 Thieves.
Do we go to OT again though?
The double lurk insane by both Zelsis and Fireball Ups, getting tremendous value. I think the first one being Zelsis to take down the bottom mid push of Asuna is huge.
Yeah, they do love a double.
The camera, you're
Asuna
almost
was on
seeing
top of it last time.
through the minimap. He already had timing no matter what against Bang. But with the camera, he sees
they've had a couple of good cancels on their sight hits as well.
His camera, he's like, I know I have this timing now. And guarantees now the backstab. But this time, shooting players in the back, he connects them beautifully. And C9 is now at series point, looking for the biggest upset of this stage against the top team of Omega Group, being 100 Thieves.
There's a direct reason behind it, that coaching change, the team just revamping and the look they're bringing to the stage. And to stop 100 Thieves at the strongest we have seen this org in their Valorant lifetime.
Look at the guns and the util from the side of 100 Thieves with this round number 24 as well. No drone. No big util, no big guns, half shields.
The B fake.
No armor for Vora. They don't have
Recon gets shot
right
top
now.
middle.
They have the strongest of holds, so they have to count
They
now
should
on
be
their
able to work up their fight in top middle here.
The crossfires. First contact going right after what happens after.
Dude, and the flash as well. They got a small window.
To try to get
They got a real small window where they can hit right now. Yeah, they speed up. They actually identify it really well. The problem is they have to like hit with this 3 here, but I think Zelsis is doing a good job.
They're still walking it. This is so calm by
What a jewel this one
they
is.
just need to follow each other up to make it happen. Oxy's gonna open up a 2! The light at the end of the tunnel gets ever so brighter for Cloud9 here as the rest of the 100 Thieves members are all within range trying to do something behind the wall. It's going to come down to the Cove game. It always does in the backside of A. And Oxy enters and couldn't even see through it. He just
dude, I
goes
can't
for
even
the
see that guy.
prediction
He's
shot.
dead.
Overdrive is there.
Instantly dead.
Starts to clean up the last few members. They get a bit of a ping on the neural theft. And C9 poised to take down 100 Thieves in 2 maps.
I told you.
They waited out.
A convincing
2-0. It's only up to Vora
never
here,
in
and he's
doubt.
going to have to IGL his life away.
That
for
was
that
insane,
one, but
though.
it's Cloud9
Fair play. Dude, C9 look a lot better.
100 Thieves.
It's impressive.
They're
going to get so much confidence from this.
Breeze, toppling down 100 Thieves on their strongest map. And again, given
Down
a
there in
big
shock
upset here,
almost.
and potentially not making it confirmed